This is Margaret Buhr, Director of Education at the Dubuque Museum of Art.
And I'm Christine Schiesl, Member and Visitor Services Associate and Docent.
This is the first in a series of video conversations about art we call More Than Meets the Eye, the story behind the work. We hope it takes the stress and stuffiness out of looking at art.
Oh, that sounds so good, Margie. Our first videos will feature work from the Craft Invitational, which is now featured at the museum until October 11th. The exhibition features 70 works in ceramic and glass and wood, paper, and metal by talented craftspeople in the region.
These whimsical teapots are by ceramic artist Cory McCrory, who lives in Sandwich, Illinois. Cory's work was chosen to be the first in our series because they make us smile. These quirky, brightly colored works attest to the artist's playful imagination and lively humor. They have a joie de vivre that captivates. The titles of the teapots are Watching Grass Grow and A Walk Around the Block. Now, artists have used people looking out windows as a pictorial device throughout the history of art. Here are a few examples. Did you know that the window can serve as a metaphor for hope and change?
Margie, that's interesting. And these teapots, they bring a smile to my face. Cory finds inspiration anywhere. She keeps her eyes open for those small details that amuse and pique one's interest. You know, Margie, I noticed especially those little birds perched on the hand in the chimney. Oh, and those skivvies hanging to dry on the line, the Mary Cabana stripes, the polka dots and clouds, the curtains blowing in the breeze, and the shoes, and look at those legs on the teapot. Hooves that serve as legs.
Well, let's hear what Cory says. She describes her work as whimsical without being childlike, colorful, textural, sculptural. Cory's use of paper clay sets her apart from other ceramic artists. Paper clay is simply clay mixed with shredded paper or other fibers. Cory uses cardboard cup holders and egg cartons to produce work that is strong, lightweight, and environmentally friendly. Her one-of-a-kind work is extremely labor and time-intensive.
So, when did Cory start, you might ask? Well, she wanted to be an artist and was fortunate that her family supported that dream. She began working in 2D art first because clay was just too expensive. And then in college, she had the opportunity to reconnect with clay, and she became hooked for life. Her eureka moment came when she discovered paper clay and realized that combining it with hand building gave her unlimited possibilities.
Cory's teapots appear light and cheerful on the surface, but they deal with much more complicated issues. They explore the concept of house in all its implications and ambiguities.
Oh, that's true. A house can mean different things to different people. And at its most basic level, it is a shelter, a home. Most of us have one. Some houses are new and just beginning to build a history. But others have a lifetime of memories stored within their walls.
So true. As Cory muses, a house can be a place of security and love, a safe place. A house is a place you want to escape to, a sanctuary that facilitates renewal. But for some, a house can be a place of loneliness and sorrow. A beautiful exterior can hide a place of terror.
That's an intriguing idea, Margie. So, for those who are listening, please come and see for yourself. And while you're visiting the museum, ask yourself these questions. What stories could the people looking out of these windows tell? Does their house reflect their character and spirit? What secrets are they in the house sheltering? And on a more personal level, what does a house mean to you?
Food for thought. I think Cory would like us to look at the world with an open mind and a good dose of humor. As she once remarked, she is always on the lookout for the next idea and considers each new project a puzzle to solve. She also says it pleases her to make people smile. Good advice for all of us, don't you think?
Oh, yes, especially this time that we're going through, but absolutely, Margie. So thank you for spending time with us. We will be back soon with another installment of More Than Meets the Eye, the story behind the work. Until then, be well and be kind.